Welcome to the Wesbrine Studios talk show cast. I don't know what the hell they're talking about, but hello everyone. Um, don't do that. Who did that?
Who did what?
Sorry, that was me breathing because I'm ill.
Okay.
I apologize for existing, Wes.
Oh, fucking don't do that.
I'm trying to regulate my breath so I do not fucking pass out.
All
Leave me alone.
So, in this podcast, we're gonna be talking about our past. But before that, I have a few things to talk about. First, I'll just start with the amino one. So we have an amino you all can join. We don't really understand the program that well, but we're willing to accept like suggestions and information about it if you all have
Basically, someone teach us how to use it, please.
Yeah, it's been on descriptions for a while. We just never made an announcement about it. So, in addition to that, we have a Discord server. So, if you're watching this podcast and you're not on the server, please do consider joining. We're basically where we have all our stuff on. In fact, this call is literally on Discord. I think that would be obvious, but yeah.
No, it's on Skype. What are you on about?
Christ.
You guys are on Skype? I thought this was
Back in 2010.
2010, Jesus.
Get out. Get out.
So,
Yo, who's using Discord nowadays? It's all about TeamSpeak.
Oh,
so,
Jesus.
The Discord server isn't super active, but do consider joining, and maybe you can make it active. Maybe you can collaborate with us in the future. Who knows?
I'm always there. Please talk to me, someone.
Ignore the lonely boy in the corner.
Wow.
Also, ironically, I talk about the lonely boy's business next. Please check out BatJosh. It's basically kind of like partner to us. Basically, literally, BatJosh is literally a member now.
Hey, yeah.
He's a dude.
Links in the description for their brand. So basically, they're not only a partner, they're literally in the crew. So check out their company, BatJosh. Link is in the description. In addition to that, we have TubeBuddy, which we don't, it's not like a full partnership. It's more like an affiliate kind of thing where you basically get the program and we get kind of like a point system thing. It's not really like, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of complex. But it's a really nice feature. I use it a lot on YouTube. It kind of helps with, making titles, descriptions, tags, etc., etc. It's kind of like a really useful tool. So, you should check out that tool in the description. Now?
I'm doing it now.
During the hard times when Susan would whatever her name is,
probably isn't a good idea, Dan.
Shut up, I'm making a public announcement.
You probably shouldn't do that. We'd get, insta-terminated.
Buy gold coins, invest in... I'm kidding.
Jeez.
Just loses his shit.
Alright, so
The fuck was that?
the topic of this podcast is going to be based on our past, like how we started YouTube, our kind of story, basically. So, do any of you want to start?
Nope.
Dan? Then I'll go first. So,
No, I got it.
Oh, wait.
Hold on.
Alright, then you go first, Dan, if that's what you...
April 23rd, 2005. The first YouTube... I'm kidding.
Jesus.
God, I don't even know when I started. I remember...
I think it was 2015, the same year Dracula Attack was released. I think we made a joke about the same year I blew up was the same year you appeared on YouTube, right?
I think so, because I started Dead Tablet's Gaming, which was, I think, like a year project. It was just me kind of just screwing around with YouTube, trying to figure out what it was, and then my capture card blew up, so I kind of couldn't do YouTube. And then after a while, me and Wes bumped into each other at school. We talked about YouTube. I saved it for a capture card, and I've been doing YouTube with Wes ever since. Yeah, and that's pretty much my story.
Well, that's kind of a short story. But...
I mean, I don't think I missed anything besides all the stuff you're going to say, because after that, it's kind of related to
you did
the channel.
miss a major group, but I don't think we have to mention that.
Plus, I mean, you can cover that, because after I joined you, you kind of flagship the channel, so.
So, do you want to go next, BatJosh?
Yeah. No, I met some random dude on VR chat, and then I met Wes, and now I'm here.
And then you started Twitch and everything, right? In
Yeah,
Backstories.
I did. I did. I started Twitch before I met you. In fact, I met you after one
Do
of
you
my
have a
streams.
story about like the stuff
Do I
that
have a
happened
story
around
about
then?
that? That is a very good question. So basically, I met a random streamer on VR chat, and I spent a lot of time in his channels, and I thought, fuck it, this will be fun. No, I tried it out, and it went well for me. And now I'm a streamer.
What up, Bowie Arts?
Oh, yeah, that was me doing engravings, and one day I had a. We're not going to talk about who it was, but basically they gave me an idea to start trying to sell them. So I decided to create a company with my dad, kind of, and then I started selling the engravings. I do commissions and shit, and anything under the sun that is actually doable to be engraved by hand on a piece of wood.
Alright.
I feel like I'm gonna get hurt now. Please don't hurt me.
You guys have the shortest stories in the goddamn earth.
I mean, I like legit. It was just I watched a bunch of gaming channels, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put it on my fucking. This is what I want for Christmas. I
And
didn't
then
want fucking
Exactly.
you
Xbox
could
or anything. I was just
explain like some like like I'm talking about just not just like how it started, but like the journey you've had. Like maybe you had some events that happened or this or that. Maybe you hit this amount of subscribers and this happened, etc., etc.
Oh, all right. Well, I started Dead Tablet's Gaming, and then it stopped because my capture card blew up. And
Well,
between then and there, I'd earned 100 subscribers by Lonesome, which I thought was pretty rad. I mean, that's kind of a big achievement, managing to appease 100 people. And then I didn't do YouTube for about a year because money was tight and just, life happens. Trying to do school. And then I joined Wesbrine, Wesbrine and all that shit about
I feel like the timeline's
someone
there
in
a
high
little messed
school.
up, but alright.
No. This is
Flashbacks.
legit. Literally, no. Literally, it was Dan Chambliss Gaming, and then
The break.
after that, there was a bit of a gap, and then you and me met, and
Then
then I
you
joined
made
you,
videos on Wesbrine Studios and then went inactive again.
and then we did Wesbrine Studios, and then
So I think it was
other
Wesbrine
things.
Gaming back then.
Yeah, it was gaming, and then other stuff, and then other things, and then Wesbrine Studios.
Well then. So
And I'm currently
Podcast over.
inactive due to yeah, and I'm currently inactive due to the fact that just life's weird right now because I'm working. I'm gonna be working 40-hour shifts, and I'm trying to figure out what my schedule is, and if I'm going back to college or not. And just a lot of weird shit.
pretty sure I'm allowed to announce this, but I don't know if I'm fully allowed to based on YouTube guidelines. But if I am, Dan actually streams on Twitch. He used to stream on Dan the Meme Man, but now he streams on the Wesbrine Studios Twitch. He hasn't done it recently.
Going to. I've decided that I'm gonna pretty much identically copy my YouTube channel on Twitch,
I think
which is
this
do mine
podcast
for a bit.
will be uploaded in the future, so it might be that you
I
already
might,
started.
yeah, but I'm pretty much following in the footsteps of my old
So-
channel, which was I did it for a bit, quit for a bit, and then proceeded to move over to the Wesbrine logo.
I like how it pretty much intimidated the YouTube stuff.
I've been inhaled into the channel.
So what's gonna happen with the Twitch? Oh, you keep going.
I'm like an allergy that doesn't go away. I just kind of showed up and I was like, I'm gonna just kind of pop up here and there. What up?
Even though the Twitch thing is not 100% relevant to the past thing, I do want to mention the plan is basically any member who's not already have their own Twitch and already partnered and all that. I'll give them stream
Affiliate.
yeah,
Jesus Christ.
affiliate partner, almost the same thing.
Not really.
You make money.
About $2.50 difference.
What I can do is basically anyone who's not on any of their own Twitch channels, I will
Or
put them all on there. I won't put like BatJosh on there because he kind of has his own, thing on Twitch. But Hidoggi, Wicker, and Bard, I'll offer them the access to stuff and let them stream if they want to. Against
Or like me, where I'm just like, I'd rather go stream on the channel Twitch instead of my own because I want to be useful.
So what I can do is basically take the archives if they stream and edit them whenever I need to. So that's a thing.
Hell
Or if the members want to edit their own, then I'll let them edit their own.
I want to, but my fucking
Well, you don't
VODs
have
are
access.
10-hour long.
Jesus.
yeah, I don't feel like accidentally doing a 2-hour stream and I have to sit with 2 hours.
Well,
worth of
remember, I had to
content.
deal with the fucking Terraria videos, which were actually like 3 to 4 hours long.
Oh yeah. I remember we just most of it was me like either falling asleep halfway through it or like me like getting sleep deprived to the point where I lost it. And then there was the time where I thought, oh no, that was the Minecraft one, right? Where I thought my Xbox overheated, and then I was sitting there and literally I turned it on like the last second. It's like, oh, it was completely fine.
I think that was the last Minecraft episode we've had recorded so far.
I think it was, yeah. Man, it's almost like I just am always sleep deprived.
What I understand I can do with
Relatable.
Twitch is when the channel gets more active on YouTube, what I'm actually allowed to do is because the Twitch and the YouTube have the same exact name, and it's connected to the same account, like the accounts are actually like connected, like it's hard to explain, but there's like a connection section on Twitch where you can connect your accounts. Because it's connected, I could actually send an email to Twitch saying, oh yeah, I'm this person. So they will check the sub count and how many views we're getting, and they could actually automatically make us partner.
Really?
Yes. I found it out from, what's his name? Cass.
What is his name?
Damn, lost it.
The
I
scary
don't think
blue
they
boy.
understood the partner thing, but okay. So, I probably should get on to my past on YouTube. So, I believe I created a channel back in 2012, which obviously back then, if you guys weren't around back then, it was my own channel. It didn't go by the name Wesbrine. It had a whole other name, which I'm not going to talk about. I think it was based on my email, but I'm not sure. Back then, I think that was way back when YouTube wasn't connected to Google, I think, right? I think Google went in 2014.
Ah, the good old days.
Like how Dan's distracted during the whole podcast. Just, you know, it was 2014 Google joined.
Google time.
I think it was 14. I can look it up. I'm sitting
Yeah.
in front of
Well, I know
I'm
that
doing it.
as a fact that it wasn't there in 2012. Back then, you could have your own, you know, YouTube username.
That is not helpful. It was definitely not 2005. Fuck you, YouTube.
2000.
No, Google. Shit. Help.
I think
Google did, in fact, purchase YouTube for $1.65 billion in October of 2006.
what? For real?
Moving on.
What?
Yeah, Google bought it for 1.65 in 2006.
2006.
They might have owned it, but I don't think they dipped their fingers into YouTube until a bit later.
I'm pretty sure.
We need to figure
things
out when
changed.
when YouTube swapped CEOs.
I think they swapped CEOs in 2014 or 2014, right?
Yeah.
Off topic.
Still partially on topic of history, but it's kind of like reaching out a little.
Mm,
I don't even know.
this is all gonna get cut.
It's gonna make me sad.
Pretty sure Google Plus took over in 2014.
Google what now?
Oh my god.
I was trying to fucking say that. What?
It
You know
was
what, it doesn't
You
shut
mean the
down.
thing that like no one used?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, you were required to have a Google Plus account around between 2014 and 2019, I think.
Y'all thought we were an educational channel, but wrong.
I mean, we could do Minecraft Education
Oh
Edition.
no.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, Josh. I feel like you would turn your Twitch into that just because we told you to, even though as a joke. So, yeah,
I just want to
I
make
created the
bombs
channel
on.
in 2012, which basically was before the Google Plus takeover. So I didn't think I really uploaded. I may have uploaded a few videos 2013 because I had a friend who we had a Minecraft server with back then. So there was a lot of Minecraft content back then, but it was all deleted. So basically I didn't upload for till about 2014, late 2014, around November, December. I started uploading, I started getting back into YouTube, did a series called Gmod Shorts, which basically all small Gmod skits. I knew how to use the camera feature back then, so basically I had a camera in a different spot from where I was standing, so how do I explain that? Basically, I think you guys know what I'm talking about, right? The Academy.
It's like a studio, right? You set up a studio and
There's-
it watches.
You know, in Gary's mod, you had the feature to place a camera. Yeah. That
Oh,
feature.
Like a third person kind of thing.
And then it made my.
It's the same camera. It's the same camera where we made that fucking what is it? The Gmod opener that had a shit ton of bloopers because we couldn't get the couch to work.
Yeah, I remember that one. We tried to announce Epic Couch Force, and that one didn't go well.
That
So,
was beautiful.
yeah, basically I use a camera on those skits, and I turn the physics gun invisible because you can do that, and I can alter what model or player model to do and such using all the tool gun and stuff. So basically, it was before I knew what Source Filmmaker was, which I still don't know how to alter faces Source Filmmaker, and even if I did, I know the engine is pretty crappy, so if you were to morph the face at all, it will turn into this weird ass freaking. I think you've seen it in Gary's mod, right, Dan, where the face just went crazy. Yeah, basically that's what happens to anything in the engine, so there's no point in messing with the faces unless you really want to mess things up. So,
Hell yeah. I'm up for that.
Gmod Shorts lasted till 2015, where I found the Source Filmmaker, in which this is a history on Dracula Attack, because Dracula Attack was literally the first thing I did with Source Filmmaker. I had no practice, I launched it, and that was the first thing I did. That's why it's pretty crappy, and I didn't know what I was doing.
Damn flex.
I think back then I was using Movie Maker. So
Oh, Jesus.
I couldn't alter the volume. So that's why you had that freaking ear rape and shit. And I also added fucking FNAF audio, so you could hear like the background music, and it was just. I think your YouTube just was like, nope, and removed it. Like forced me to remove it because it was copyrighted. So you hear the freaking if you listen to some of the Dracula Attack videos, there's like compressed audio throughout it, which is because it had to remove that entire audio track. And then try to ask me to have some random the free music added to it, and I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Just try to use some like upbeat music for that. And you know how weird that would be on Dracula Attack. Just kids music, but on Dracula.
Ding 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 ding.
Imagine that.
Whee!
That'd be so ridiculous.
Pornhub intro thing.
So, I think.
Sorry.
It's boxing.
Jesus Christ, Josh.
Oh god.
I remember a lot.
Oh right. Five Nights at Freddy. Fox. Different Fox.
It went to around summer of 2015. I started making friends with a whole bunch of people on Skype. So yeah, I had some close friends. Back then, Discord didn't even exist, so you can't judge me. So,
I love Skype.
I think one of my old IRL friends. I don't want to name them because I just said IRL, but they were like always there. I don't think I had any videos with them. Surprisingly, we recorded a whole bunch of videos, but they're all gone. I don't know how, but they're all gone. I think there was a live stream actually, because I used to do these Minecraft live streams on the channel.
Did you?
Yeah, they're private, but they exist.
Was this in the massive
Oh my God.
document that I was
I
supposed to
opened the
read?
channel and you could hear the
I didn't
fucking
get half of it.
Skyrim Adventure trailer. It's gonna be on the podcast. It's the middle of it, you just hear the freaking music. Okay, so I think I can scroll down to the channel's uploads. They won't see it on the podcast; they just see the logo. But Yeah, it's not actually is. Never mind, there is. There's no, actually no. Maybe?
I don't
Permafrost. Yes. Yes, there. I have one of the old recordings there. Those were really old recordings. Whole bunch of
Right, sweet.
Mindplex stuff. I can't believe
Mindplex, oh Jesus.
it's a very old server.
Good old days.
But I think before that was all those were recorded before the break I had on YouTube, but they were uploaded after because I was searching through old videos. Why is Cops and Robbers unlisted? What the hell? Oh, I think I know why.
Ooh.
So yeah, there was a video I made before I went on break was a Minecraft video. And there was a 5K subscriber live stream and stuff like that, Minecraft Live. For some reason, Cops and Robbers is still unlisted. I think back then because in 2016 we were involved with the drama community and they went after me because I had Minecraft videos. So that's why I quit Minecraft around that time because, you know, that community fucking chewed me out basically. But I don't want to get into that. I don't think Dan wants to get into that either. But yeah, we had an Argario video, which with some old friends I don't talk to anymore. In fact, I don't hardly ever talk to anyone who's been uploaded here. So I think the top 10 of my videos was actually originally going to be like a final video. It was originally going to be like part of a series called Final Acts, where I basically had the final few videos on the channel. But I changed my mind. And then went on that break, which came back with Phone Guy stuff. Ironically, that's the same, or the edited version of the same video that was first uploaded on the channel. I can't see it for some reason. I can't even see it. It won't let me scroll down any further than the FNAF trailer remakes, which is pretty garbage. I think, yeah, this is probably going on for a while, but that's how a podcast works, by the way, Dan. So.
Yeah.
No, I'm just, I'm trying to get comfy, but there's no, like, good spot on this couch to sit correctly.
Get a beanbag.
Think of
Piece of shit couch.
other things.
I love my
a
beanbag.
YouTube group I joined around, or we joined around 2016, but I don't know if we really want to get into that. After that group died, eventually, I made a comeback to YouTube with Dan, even though Dan took the spotlight for a good amount of time. In fact,
Yeah,
I look at that section and it's just uploads from you only.
yeah, that was the era of Dan.
And then there's just the no video today episode.
Dan's been taking because I don't know what I want to do because like I want to get into live streaming because like live streaming's fun and I don't have to edit and I can kind of do long plays of games instead of having to like stop, which is what I really like.
And I do want to
30-hour
mention.
stream, let's go.
I don't know if you saw my message before, but I seen a YouTuber who basically, or a Twitcher and YouTuber who, they had two channels. Their main one, and then there's like this on-demand YouTube channel where they would upload the full stream archive, and then on their main channel, they would release the edited version of their video, which I think Josh does something similar for, or it was going to. You're gonna upload the archives, and then give us.
Before I realized that my fucking VODs were 10-hour long each.
You could just take a whole bunch of the clips like you're doing with that one stream, and then upload,
Yes.
or put them all into one video and then upload them, because that's basically what they do with VODs.
Trying to do that, but it's hard to find shit that's actually interesting when no one clips your shit.
What'd you say, Dan?
It's annoying.
Oh, nothing. I'm talking to myself.
I forget to do highlights as well.
I think eventually we became Wesbrine Gaming, or the Wesbrine Duo, so it was Dan and I. So basically, it was Dan and I, even though it was just Dan uploading.
Yeah.
Which, it was, you had Astronia, which, it's a fun game, but I think it's boring when you do it alone, kind of like Terraria.
I know, and that's why I want to do it with people, because I feel like it would be a lot more entertaining.
Astroneer. Astronaut. What is astronaut? I forget.
It's
Don't
like a
explain to me. I'm googling it.
I made a joke about inviting Josh to the series
Oh, I remember that.
to piss
It's
Dan
a
off.
view where you deep space.
Hey, I don't suck that much at everything I do.
But the way
I swallow.
that the game works is pretty much you crash land on a planet, and you have to try
I can
to, like,
easily
do
nail the
space.
crash part. No
You don't even have to do it. It auto crashes for you, my man.
Josh just,
Damn.
when Josh fucks up the cutscenes somehow.
But the way,
that sounds like a
it
challenge.
works is it's just kind of based on like learning the upgrades, getting the upgrades, expanding further out from the base, and just kind of like using the resources you have to get farther and farther until you find like each planet has like these like giant monoliths or whatever that you can power up, and the second you power one up, I think you can go to the center of the planet and trigger it. But you have to do that with every planet in the galaxy, and then it opens up like a big end thing. Problem is, I don't have the patience to do that by myself, or the boredom factor kicks in, where it's like, I'm all by myself out in space. This is getting real
Well, to
boring.
be honest, that's how you are for almost every game. You like having like a co-host there to.
Unless it's a story game. Like, good story games could hook me and let
To
me
be
play
honest,
forever, but it's games that don't have a story.
Usually,
That
I really enjoy story games, but the Terraria and Minecraft are an exception for me.
Well, Minecraft I can do by myself. Terraria, that's a whole nother story. And then Astroneer, it's like that one, unless you have people, the game makes sure that there's like kind of no music. It's very atmospheric. All you hear is like boots on the ground. It's just, it drives you insane if you're in there for too long.
Usually, when it
Types of
comes to
yeah.
games, I would personally like not burn myself out playing it for hours long. I've learned that the hard way.
Well, that's the thing, though, is I like getting into it and staying in it for a while, but the problem is with Astroneer, that's a game where, unless you have another person, it gets real quiet real fast.
So yeah, continuing with the history, we eventually invited Ethan to the crew, which they brought in frickin' angry CS:GO player ball, which I personally did not like that song. He was supposed to look French to me, but Ethan liked it, so I guess that's someone who likes it. So I don't know if you saw that one, Dan, did you?
What?
Basically, Ethan's first video on the channel.
Oh, yeah.
The angry CS:GO player ball music video thing.
Yeah.
That one was just like, yeah, I'm never gonna play that again. I think
I have sugar in my eye.
happened after that, I think
Sorry.
SmartHax1111 or TJ became a co-host, and we eventually, TJ and Ethan started getting closer to each other around that time, and they played. They were the first people to play Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. And then there was also Dan's Prey video, part 6, where you didn't have a thumbnail or a freaking title for it.
I think I had it set, but then my PC didn't run it.
It's
So
just like
it
that
ended up.
Markiplier video where Markiplier's editors all like, don't upload this.
Hey, don't upload this. You need a title and shit before you upload.
It's pretty much that situation. Oh yeah, and there's like Spartan, that weird guy. I'm not gonna talk about him because he was interesting.
Character.
I don't think you met him, BatJosh. I think you you may have seen some of his things he posted on the server.
Wait, who was it?
Their name is Light Spartan.
Nope.
Yep, yeah, you never met them.
Nope.
They're kind of like
Never even heard of
Crispy.
them.
Crispy. Yeah.
Okay. Crispy
They're
critter.
pretty much, they're very similar to them. I'll just say that. Let's see,
Oh, that's right. What is it? Spawn finally came to Mortal Kombat.
so then there was freaking Ethan upload the failure MP4, which is just like your no video today video, but Instead, Ethan decided making a meme. I think YouTube tried to demonetize that video. There was nothing wrong with it, but YouTube's like, yeah, I'm not gonna accept that.
What is this? This is not content.
Oh, I remember Ethan uploaded Geometry Dash, which got demonetized because of the copyright.
Why the You know what? I'm not even gonna ask.
And then there's Draw Kill Tick Attack, which, dude, that one, the first one only got 144 views, which, actually, now I think about it, that's probably about the same as the newer one, but. Then there's the remastered of Draw Kill Attack, it's like fucking 9,000 views. And everything else is still the only double digits area. There's also almost a 10k video from you, Dan. Or is that Ethan?
I don't know.
I remember they made, I think it was the one where that weird sound effect was happening. It sounds like something you would do, but I think it was Ethan actually. See, I remember there's also a whole bunch of videos from Ethan that got demonetized because they said gunning through Left 4 Dead, bomb, etc., and I had to correct every title so it's like, you know, not messed up. And then there was 10k subscriber special, which is private right now. I don't know why. I'm like just realizing all these videos that shouldn't be like, you know, unlisted / private. They're private.
The fucking video.
So which of us dumbasses went through while high?
I think WeWoo somehow was remonetized.
Me? What?
No, WeWoo. W-E-E.
Oh.
No, probably. Could be you. No, think about it. Didn't think about the WeWoo's personality. Think about it.
Help.
Same person, just kidding. I don't know where
Conspiracy?
current fans know about the character, but basically Ethan came up with this weird character, WeWoo, who was like a freaking
Just
hybrid, like kid persona, ear rape pretty much. And yeah, it became a meme for all of us.
It was cool. There was also the my failed attempt at making a meme, which was Dan does a meme.
How the hell does Stanford theme play with one guitar note be at 200 views or 240 views?
Because it was probably.
How did Ethan know what content to make? It's weird, like, we have the members who have their own channels, and they somehow know what to do. Like we have
Funny
Lewis
that.
now. And then you and I, Dan, are just throwing shit at the wall. So there's a whole bunch of Gary's Blood. Oh yeah, there's Nerve of Tools, which... Wasn't that with TJ?
I think so.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to it. I think we just forgot what the characters were and everything and just like said, fuck it.
Razor's Tools was the, what is it?
Terraria.
Yeah.
That was actually the first time we came up with the name A Something Adventure. Right after that was Bendy, it looks like. Then we did that game review, which was like the stupidest thing we ever came up with.
Well, because we were promised to get paid for something.
We didn't.
Yeah.
I think they're still reviewing the video to this day.
It's just been locked in the forever endless zone of not making
Money.
any type of. Yeah.
And then we started off Wesbrine Studios talk. I forgot there was like the Dan Grills video, wasn't there? Gary's one, Dan Grills is literally the title. Yeah,
Yeah,
Is
because I
that
did
the
that.
thing I used
I
to
did
fucking listen to sleep to? Sorry.
but, okay.
I did that.
Like,
Escape Dungeon, Puzzle Dungeon, VR chat. I remember that one. I also made Filmmaker Shorts. I forgot about that. I like completely forgot I was making those. I think there were 2, but I don't know what the other one was. Wait, wasn't that from an older era? How the hell did I get here? It's weird. Then there's the Death Run. Another update
Ooh.
video. Gary's Mon, the chat. Then there we started up the why we don't that damn dude with blah 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 stuff. I like how this podcast turned from history to us naming the videos.
I mean, it's kind of history though.
But yeah,
We're covering what we've done.
we had the monthly check-in, which I think I mentioned it in the last podcast, but if I didn't, that's obviously bombed. I mean, the first episode literally just has 9 views to this day, while everything else had around double digits. Yeah, that bombed completely. I don't even want to bother remaking it. Jesus. Don't even want to think about it. Planet Terror came out wrong, which it was okay at first, but I think it died down because we were pretty much didn't have any plan for any video. It just pretty much died. Then there's VR Day in the Life of a VR Chat Mute, which I explained a lot in the last podcast. I can put the history about it. There's actually gonna be a different day 2, which was a horror map, a different horror map, but I lost the footage. What's gonna happen, which I don't know if the next one's gonna be uploaded before this or after this, but if it's uploaded after, I'm basically making it a little different. Gonna have more people, and I'm gonna try to make more try to get more of the VRChat streamer friends I have, and then also it's not gonna be some kind of adventure map or something like that. It's gonna be like almost like the vibes of a archive stream thing.
Right.
The series is kind of inspired by what is it, the Lolly Squad, Mute Squad? I can't remember what it was called. There was like a gang, or not a gang, but a group on VRChat.
I heard lollies, now I'm intrigued. I'm joking.
That's how
I'm
Dan
joking.
Josh gets thrown in prison after the Wesbrine Studios podcast. Wow. Dan,
just fucking
do you wanna
cut
get
that,
our
cut that.
I'm not gonna cut it. It's Dan and Josh. You go
Shit.
to prison.
Shit on it.
Dan, do you want to take the honor of putting Josh in prison?
You know what, I'll do it myself. I've got handcuffs somewhere.
You just handcuff yourself and just walk to it like a fucking
Yeah, fuck it. I got some on my shelf over there. I'll handcuff myself to my
local
desk.
prison. Just,
And send you a
yeah,
picture.
I need to go in here. I said something bad. I said no.
I said a no.
Josh,
I'm
you
sorry.
said no.
I said a no. I did a bad thing. I take it back. I'd go to
Dan, are you
jail.
still alive?
Yeah, I'm alive. I'm just.
He fell asleep.
So, we eventually got into Stranded, which it was a series originally just me and Dan. Or I should say Dan and I.
Fuck grandma. I said grandma, not grandma.
Originally, okay, Josh, you need to stop.
Day and I.
Me trying to be serious. Serious, yeah.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
you're like,
Oh, we know.
fucking
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
It didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Are you sick? Wait, actually, I think you are. Never mind.
Yeah, I am.
So,
We've established this.
Stranded. Did you say stab your sis?
Yes. We've
Oh,
we've
Fuck
established
your grandma,
this.
stab your sis.
that doesn't make any sense. Stab your sis.
We've established this. Oh Jesus,
Oh.
voice cracks now. God fucking. I quit.
Your voice
I'm
can
out.
get lower than that, Josh?
Yeah, I can go low. I can go low.
Yeah, suck a nut.
Oh yeah, there
You
is
can go so
ECF.
low.
Oh, actually, I was on the topic Stranded, wasn't I? So, Stranded basically was a series between Dan and I think what I was going for originally with the titles is like Homeless Season 6. It's like, it's hard to explain. It's kind of like vague, almost titles. Like,
Season of
Homeless.
success. Oh shit.
I feel like you both took a lewd joke out of that. Like, when I made the title.
No, Seeds of Failure. I remember the sequel.
That wasn't even a direct sequel. That was like 3 episodes out, wasn't it?
I know,
Wasn't
but it
I?
was still a
I say
sequel. It
wasn't
was
I 3
funny.
episodes out. Jeez. Alright, basically we're going for like these vague kind of like intriguing kind of titles in a way. Like homeless is like we were building a home, so that was homeless, and then Seas of Success. That relates to the fact that we were trying to make a farm, but ironically we didn't do that in that episode. So that was
We did it
interesting.
3 episodes later.
We also had the freaking even though this is not a big deal, this is just a Gmod video, but the solo one I made, Gary's mod abandoned horror map. The thumbnail on it, like, I feel like that's probably the best thumbnail I've made ever. And then next episode is like, I don't know if I can show you it without it opening the fucking video itself. Yep, it's gonna upload the video itself. Maybe it's in thumbnails, but like I showed even Iceberg and they fucking loved it.
The creative.
The creative? Did you just call it the creative? Where is it?
No way.
Here, just look at it. It's fucking brilliant.
Take, stare at it.
just look at it, like, compared to the other Gary's Mod thumbnails, that one's just, like, do you see it, Dan? I probably sound like one of those
Look at it.
fucking obsessed artists or something. Just, you see,
Look
You're like that parent who's so proud of the existence of their kid that they show everyone their photos and force them to see it.
look at that.
that came out of my vagina.
Weird literature they call it, just kidding.
Uh,
Look at this child I made. Can you believe
That
it?
came out of me.
I
It's like
made a child.
50 feet taller than me. Look at that.
This thing came out
That's
of me.
like when my mum stands next to me. She's like, "Look at this thing. This came out of me." I'm just like,
Bro,
God
the most
fucking damn
random
it.
topic on this podcast I've had. So,
sorry.
It was in there, and now it's out here.
Moving on from the fucking thumbnail.
I don't think we can, though. We've
There's
peaked.
Epic Chaos Force, which I don't really have much say in that stuff. That's more of Dan and his ECF Play series that wasn't.
It really didn't go anywhere because that project tanked while I was trying to get it set up.
It died before it was born. It was aborted.
Well, I couldn't get the members, and the member I did have wasn't interested, and it was a lot of bad.
I'm gonna ship you down to the UK and you can play with Josh, and don't interpret that in a lewd way.
I'm on for this.
Oh my god.
I'm not.
Oh, shit.
Heartbroken Josh, even though Josh pretty much has a, you know. Oh yeah, I forgot Josh is secretly polyamorous or whatever.
What? No. Fuck that.
Sure. Yeah, there's
Being a man whore and poly is different. Cut that.
no,
One makes some money.
one whole
Cut
cut,
that.
no cut, and our one whole take is not being cut. So, it's the great,
just that little bit.
the Great
Just
Phoenix
clip it out.
SMP is, if
Damn.
you didn't know what the SMP is, it's survival multiplayer. So, that was something that I was gonna make on Java Edition. Problem is, stupid stuff happened and it died, and we never
You make
discussed it
an
again.
episode of that
Just one
with
episode.
me talking in the background, not knowing that you were recording.
Well, Josh, you stream, so
And you were
I
talking-
have the legal rights.
Oh, shit. Good point. Okay, you could have told me that you would still. Never mind. I give up.
Then there was Heavy Paint, which is Lewis's video. I'm surprised I didn't get demonetized considering the thumbnail is getting skulls cracked in the concrete. You'd think YouTube would be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna demonetize that, but no, they just skipped right past it and went after fucking Draw Kill Attack, and I'm like, what the hell? So yeah, that was a random react from Wesbrine. Next thing is, oh yeah, it's definitely not a big deal either, but Dungeon Escape. That was the one that Dan and I fucking loved. And if you're the creator, make more.
Do more.
Look how I slam my fucking desk.
We heard your
What
entire
is-
fucking microphone have a seizure.
Like, Compared to the fucking Infinite Hollows
Ow,
map,
ow,
which
ow.
was pretty stupid.
Yeah.
This fucking dungeon escape one, that was fantastic. And outside the fact that the internet was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna die. Still a brilliant map. Oh yeah, episode 3 was literally called Three Fools, One Island on Stranded. I forgot about that.
That was when I joined.
Episode 3 had 3
Very
members.
much.
Episode 4 had 4 members.
Alright. That's the wrong sanity. Fuck.
Then there was 2020 New Year's special, which was fantastic. We had Iceberg in it, and Lewis in it, even though they let us have the clip. So basically, these weren't, like, you know, all recorded at that moment. They were all, like, best clips of the year.
Wait, which one's this? I
slowly
zoned out at the
dying.
beginning of this.
2020 New Year's special. I am slowly fucking dying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was fun.
Okay. Before I die on video, let's keep going. I brought back Day in the Life of a Mute, and I started bringing back more series around this more recently.
Fucking love your intro. One of the intros that we used.
I started like improving in quality around this time. Stranded was getting better. Day in the Life came back. It was fantastic. Planetary. But you know, I had a whole plan for like a whole bunch of stuff coming up. Day in the Life of a Mute Day 3 trailer, that was fantastic. Nightmare House of Gary's Mod, that was And I think Dragonfire, next big topic. That is like the series I want to fucking take off because I'm a huge Skyrim fan. I've been waiting to do this series for years. It wasn't Dragonfire in particular, but Skyrim itself. I've been waiting for years to do. Years, like you have no fucking idea. I am passionate about it. Like Dan was passionate about Epic Couch Force.
I still am. I want to do it, but I need to get the right group. And
One day.
I think I'm gonna hold off until I can do like my own, like have
I
actual
feel like
control.
you should have a solo thing for now, and once you kind of get like the attention, I think people will be more willing to join. You know. So yeah. And then there's Tick Attack, which got 103 views compared to everything we have recently. I'm like,
Damn.
what? How are you guys liking that? You guys really want... Jesus.
Yo, I had 100 followers last stream. Sorry,
I'm
I
gonna
just...
block you, just kidding.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, fuck you.
I'm pretty sure this is probably gonna be out by now, but Josh is started up on the channel. I think the other's probably gonna start it by now. If you watched their Kanate video, which I haven't actually personally watched yet, but I might watch it later on, but it's 19 minutes, so yeah, I'll watch it when I'm bored.
Oh yeah, I don't know if it's out yet. But,
Not out yet. End of the week. At
Me
least
and
for
Josh
us,
did.
but by the time this podcast is out, it will be released.
Yeah, me and
Oh, is
Josh
this
did,
K-Tane thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we
Look
did
forward
that.
to that.
Keep talking and nobody explodes. And honestly, it went better than I thought it was going to.
From what I understand, you two are gonna do a Minecraft series together, right?
Maybe.
We were considering it, but you were gone when we were talking about it.
Yeah. Are you two gonna do it?
Maybe.
Could be like
Maybe.
something you do in between. Holy shit. I
What?
made a horrible decision.
What?
I just clicked on the most recent tab thing or bookmark thing thinking it was just one tab and it opened up 50 things. Okay. Firefox. That is unnecessary. Well then, you two should, I think you two should do the Minecraft series thing as a mini-series between.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Oh, shit. For the Epic Outros thing, do you remember the Mega Spleef map we made? Sorry, I'm just...
Yeah.
Would that be the kind of thing you'd have on there?
Maybe.
I didn't hear that.
I said maybe.
Maybe. Fair enough.
what next?
Sorry, I'm only in and out of this.
I know we're pretty much done with the topic of our past. I pretty much explained everything in detail, but I feel like we could just finish off like talking about our plans for the
You
future.
explained it while me and Dan fucked around. Oh,
Pretty
I
much.
fucked around. Dan just sat there,
Dan's here. He's just
sleepy.
no. I'm just my mind's right now. It's like I kind of covered everything I needed to say. And honestly, it's like my story in Wesbrine Studios is pretty small. I did my own thing for a bit and then joined Wes, and then that was pretty much all that really happens.
But yeah.
Fucking hell, cold. Jesus.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just like other
Yeah.
stuff we want to do in the future is Josh, do you have any ideas solo series you're gonna make by chance?
Oh yeah.
That Fallout series, potentially. Potentially.
Potentially.
No promises.
What about you,
Potentially.
Dan?
Depends on
Um,
when I can get a capture card.
I need to get myself a camera to do the series that I want to do, but
Do you want to talk about it or just
I mean, if the best way to put it is if you've seen, what is it? If you've seen kind of like Kid Icarus and that type of stuff, I'm kind of shooting for something like that. I want to take games that I personally think are cool and or games that I think deserve a bit of spotlight or were so garbage that they deserve to be shown to the world so then they know that not to play it. But kind of do it like I give a personal solid review of the game, but in between it, I tuck in a couple skits. That way it's like, it's entertaining, but you also get the standpoint from someone that plays games a lot, because I can kind of give like a not a bipartisan, like an unbiased view, because I could point out for the people who are looking for like a game to play as like a real deep gamer who wants to sit down and play a big game, and also a way to make it so that like people who just want a pickup game, I could be like, oh yeah, this is a great game for people who just want a game that they can sit down and play for a little bit and then get up and go do their life. But all by giving a solid review, but also tucking a couple skits in here and there, so then there's a little bit of funny.
the old series you were gonna do, or you got anything else planned?
I don't really have anything else at the moment I could talk about, because the one that I do have, I want to keep a secret.
What about you, Josh?
You know about it, and I think Josh knows about it.
You told me about it. You told me of its existence, but never told me any information on it. Anyway,
Yeah.
what about me? I was thinking of doing a Assassin's Creed playthrough thing, but thinking about it now, no one would fucking watch that.
To a what?
The one?
What?
What?
What did you just say, Dan?
What?
Dan said do a what now?
What?
Do who what?
Josh didn't hear the game you said.
Oh, you didn't hear anything I said. Oh, a Assassin's Creed kind of not walkthrough, playthrough kind of thing. Exactly my point. No one would fucking
Lost,
watch
just
it if you
kidding.
reacted like that immediately.
I feel like they
Yeah, I'll
would
probably
if there was
keep
a new
that to my own
Assassin's Creed
enjoyment.
game, though. That's
To
the thing, it's like-
yeah.
The last one that we got was what? Was it Odyssey?
Yeah, it was Odyssey.
And Josh, you can do a modded Minecraft Let's Play.
I could do.
Just
But
be,
we all know that's just gonna end up with me raging and punching through my fucking TV.
you think that isn't entertaining?
Good point.
You need to find a good rage.
Just happy to play RL Craft. We haven't had Java edition channel in a while, and I feel like that might be.
Fine. Just do it with me, Wes.
Oh, Jesus, I don't think we have a server.
I don't think Wes has the patience.
Fuck.
Patience.
Point.
Yeah, I don't think you have the patience to do with Josh and RL server.
Oh, no. Do
I
you mean
hate you.
RL Craft?
RL Stein.
I don't even know how to play RLCraft.
Me neither.
Probably would be. I have a Dungeons one, not Dungeons and Dragons, but like a dungeon one that a Minecraft mod that basically has like these complex dungeons you have to fight through, almost like dungeon crawlers.
I'm up for that.
It's less, well, it is partial survival, but it's also you. Basically, what I do is I make it, I find a dungeon, make it my base, like I rebuild it and everything, block off the way so mobs can't get to me, and then basically over time I fight my way through it and take all the loot, get better items and such. So, yeah, I wish Dan had Java Edition because that would be, he would love it. But yeah, if I had a way to make a server, which I might be able to if I talk to Kowalski, but that would be a pretty brilliant series.
Oh shit! That reminds me.
Cheers.
No, I'll talk to you about that later. Sorry. Don't nothing. I'll ask about it later.
All right.
Maybe.
I don't know what to talk about now.
Nah, it's not really a thing to mention on the podcast. Don't worry about it.
Iceberg, Dan's waiting on that collab. Just kidding. Dan's waiting for that freaking Apex collab. You better hurry up.
Oh yeah, I
Apex.
know. Yeah. I was gonna say I want to do what is it? Apparently, Apex is gonna get a cross-plat thing, and
Really?
it's possible, and I would love to do it with people because it'd be kind of fun. Because I don't like battle royales in general, but I feel like playing with other people, like
Exactly.
playing as a group, would be fun. Because instead of me trying to like focus on shit and trying to be all tactical and I gotta be smart, I can just fuck around because it's a battle royale and no one really cares if
Reminds me.
you lose.
And
No, it doesn't.
what?
It's just that remind. No, it doesn't. You ain't remember shit. Anyways.
I was gonna bring up something to you. I don't think it matters if I say in the podcast or not, but in VR chat there's this map where you basically can throw grenades at each other. Like they spawn grenades in random places.
Oh my god, yes. I
And
fucking
feel
found
like
that accidentally.
playing that would be fantastic because sometimes
Hell
you can
yeah.
actually blow up your own self, and I think that would be a great
Yep.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The hand simulator.
hand simulator.
No, definitely not.
Hand
Nope.
simulator would be fun though, because that I know it causes a lot of rage.
Basically, this map in VR chat, there are grenade things that pedestals that spawn grenades, and so basically we can throw grenades at each other and fight.
I'd load it up and show you right now, but I'm kind of sitting in a VR chat world, so we're not going to get to that.
One of the things that one of the things I remember in VR chat, I think someone actually built what is it? Like VR chat Doom. But it's like the old N64 Doom,
Probably
which
not
I
as
thought would be kind of funny.
great as some horror maps. I think I've seen some people play it.
Well, Doom isn't a horror map; it's more of a FPS.
Ah.
Doom classifies as like the FPS that's about to go horror, but stopped kind of halfway through. It's like we could go spooky, but also, I mean, who doesn't want to shoot through shit with an LMG that can turn into a rocket launcher?
Before we settle this off, Iceberg and Lewis, you better fucking get better recognition. I will shoot you. Just kidding.
Whoa!
Doesn't Iceberg have that?
Whoa!
No.
I thought, oh.
Whoa!
I thought Iceberg had it.
Nope.
What?
Iceberg doesn't.
Nope. I been
Silence
bamboozled.
shit
So-
over that. Just
Thank you all for watching the pod. Actually, do you lot have anything else to say?
Thanks for watching.
Thanks,
Mwah.
Watson.
Smoke grass, eat ass, and sled fast.
I'm gonna die, so thank you all for watching. and see you all in the next life.
Just